Well, I'm not a big expert on classical music, to be honest, and I obviously don't know who any of these old dudes are. But I really like Debussy, mainly because as a kid I was introduced to his music through an electronic guy called Asal Tomito, who did kind of electronic synthy reworks of some of his stuff, so I know all the melodies, and I know all the movements from when I was a kid. So I love Debussy. I'd love to get into his head. But we probably wouldn't even be able to communicate because my language is so basic. You know, I'd be like, "Hey, dude, what was the vibe like when you did that awesome track, dude?" And yeah, I kind of see the classical dudes as doing albums in a way. Their symphonies are like they did them every couple of years. It's like albums. They'd go out, the music would tour. You know, I get it. I do get it.
From a long way, not to ask the question that's been on your lips all the way. Spit it out.
About a year ago, you moved to Berlin, which is the techno capital of the world. That is a move that probably raised some eyebrows, I think.
Yeah, certainly with my mother, yeah. If you sing songs for a living, you know, you're kind of aware what your rent is, because it's your rent every month is, you know, 200 albums or whatever, however you equate it. But in Berlin, you can have that apartment that you think you deserve and a studio. A lot of my friends who moved there in the late 90s did the second wavers, the guys who got in really super early. They really miss how kind of squatty and renegade-y it is. But I'm like, dude, I need somewhere I can have an organic coffee. You know, I need like a vegan restaurant within walking distance. I'm glad it's not just, you know, squats and punks and anarchy. Yeah, I like it. I had to wait for it to gentrify just enough for me to go, I like it. I think I'll move there now.
You started your career in music as a DJ. Are there things that you've learned back then that you still use today on the road, on gigs, maybe when jamming and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. Like dance music is about, and especially the whole DJ thing, even now in a different way, but it is about capturing a vibe and holding the vibe. And with dance music, you can get these fantastically minimal tracks, but for whatever reason, just that combination of that beat and that noise and that thing, it's just really awesome. So let's just keep it there for 8 minutes, and everyone will be happy, you know. And so when you jam, it's kind of like that. You get a riff, and you love the combination of the riff, and then you just kind of jam for like half an hour. It's kind of like doing a dance music track. And sometimes on stage you can get these moments where the PA and the music and what you're doing all sounds great. And if you're a good enough band, you can recognize it and sort of turn around and be like, let's just do that for a bit, 'cause it sounds really cool. But electronic music, it's not for people with beards that are my color to decide what's now anymore. And I think it's really cool to be at peace with that. Like when my friends who are super trendy, mega trendies show me a website and it's just a bit like, you know, I don't really get it. I kind of feel completely cool with that, because it's like, yeah, it's good that I kind of don't go, oh man, that's the coolest thing ever. In fact, just like most old bastards, you kind of go, it's just like it was in the 90s, you know, or like, oh, it's just so 80s, you know. Love songs get contributed to the Song Mountain every day. There's teams of writers in studios all over Los Angeles right now writing 25 new songs about home, yeah, I want to get back to whatever, every day. That's the 1,000 a week, 52,000 a year. In 5 years' time, that's 250,000 songs about the same shit dumped on the Song Mountain. Why don't you just take one from last year? And it's like, well, it's got to be new, isn't it? Yeah. And it's like, well, not really. If you listen to a really great DJ, they'll play songs from all over the past 15 years if you go to a really good club, because it doesn't all have to be new stuff.
I'm looking too closely. closely.
Well, I'm trying to write songs that are very honest and very like from my soul, so that I don't have to act or pretend or be anything that I'm not, because, you know, I haven't got the fucking energy to get up on stage and pretend every night as well as sing and play guitar. Mm-hmm. So it has to be an honest expression, and then it's really easy for me to do what I do because I just have to do it. Yeah. And that was a big thing about songwriting that I wanted to do, which was no pretense, because then it's just too much to. I'm not an actor, you know. So, but I'm still trying to write original songs, structurally, and original guitar playing, because I've got no training and none of us have been taught anything. We can express ourselves in a way that some people have said, you know, that my guitar style has got this, like, it's really unique and that's really hard to have a unique guitar style, and it's like, it's not if you haven't had a lesson.
Can't sustain like one half could. It's wanting more. It's gonna send me to my knees.
Thank you, Tori.
I watched one whole season of American Idol to learn about the Great American Song, because I was writing with a lot of American artists and a few Pop Idol kids. And I learned a lot, loads. Songs like Unchained Melody and songs like I Will Survive, and these songs which enter the American psyche, they're not just, it's not about the song, it's more about the timing of the song. So if Dylan had released Blowing in the Wind 10 years earlier or 10 years later, we might not even know it. You know, one of the things I really liked about studying this talent show for a year or 6 months was that the public decide at the end of the day who stays in and who goes. And sometimes the public make decisions that aren't based on talent. They make decisions based on, oh, he's lovely. Yeah. Or, oh, she's fat, and that's good for you, or whatever decision. And sometimes the judges get really frustrated that that guy's still in because he's rubbish, but the public just love him.
Looking too closely. Looking too closely.
The writing headspace is really, really different from the live headspace. Mm-hmm. So the writing headspace requires like loads of space and loads of indulgence and loads of, you know, whatever's good for my creativity stuff, whatever that is. And it takes a while to get back into that groove, you know, and to get your life arranged to facilitate that groove as well. But yeah, I can't wait. January the 1st, it's going to be when I start writing again, but I'll probably sneak a few in before then.